Welcome to Nashville. We're Matt and Marty Burnett with the Burnett Group of eXp Realty and host of your favorite TV series, Live Local, where we feature unique properties, businesses, and events throughout Middle Tennessee.
Today, we're cruising through Bryan's Motorsports in Hendersonville, Tennessee, where they dream, they design, and they build.
So living in Nashville and owning a truck or four-wheel drive can be a lifestyle. So what better way to stand out than to jack it up?
Well, creativity knows no boundaries here at Bryan's Motorsports. They're famous for making incredible and sometimes outrageous custom features to trucks and cars. So let's go find the owner, Brian Hayes, and see what kind of crazy tricked out rides he's working on today. Brian, thank you so much for having us in today. I mean, this is like amazing.
This place is really cool.
This is a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. I mean, but we've been here for 20-something years. I kind of forget how long I've been here, really.
Tell us kind of the story of like how you got started. You were so small when, you know, we were doing business together, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. How'd you get here? You know?
Well, I think when we first met, I was working in my backyard. I mean, I did dealership work at home, and I did anywhere from 3 to 10 cars a day by myself, back and forth to dealership. So now today we have a 12,000 square foot shop in the back that's less than a year old, and then showrooms just full of wheels. And what we do, you know, wheels and tires galore. So we like to be known as the largest wheel shop in the Southeast, and that's one of our goals to get to.
Well, I remember when you were working from home, and then I remember when you bought the shop. Or maybe were you renting this shop? Like, how did you get here? Because I remember when you made the move. Yeah. But you've expanded a whole lot since then.
Yeah, I think I rented here like 7.5, 8 years, and the lady that owned it was just super, super nice. And I just said, please, you know, I mean, my goal was to own a building and to start. And that way I'm just, you know, the way we look at it in our world is not throwing money away.
Right, yeah.
And that way you're working towards a future, and even one for my children if they want to do this, or hand it down to one of my guys here at the shop. That's what I think about.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta
you
gotta love what you do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, we talk about that all the time, especially with our kids and stuff, just loving what you do. And it's obvious that you're like super passionate about it. So you started yourself. Now tell us about the shop now, like how many employees you have. Like this is huge.
Yeah, the past 2 years it's been nothing short of amazing, but I mean, just God working with us. But now we're about, I think, 23 employees. I have, I think, number 24 starting next Monday. Our audio video department is through the roof now. We have 3 guys there, custom building boxes, boats, like we talk about, boats, motorcycles, side-by-sides, and doing audio in them. It's amazing. We do paint work, and then window tint vinyl. It's all just blown up. We have 6 to 8 different lift technicians, where we probably anywhere from 8 to 10 trucks a day now is what we touch.
Wow.
That's a lot.
You're rolling them too.
Yeah, I mean, I tell everybody, I'm like, we're not pet boys. We're not Manny mowing slow. We like to get them in, get them done.
Yeah.
And you're not making money on a vehicle if it's sitting. You
Turn them and burn them,
Yeah.
But the one thing that I tried to focus on is lift kits, wheels, and tires, and trying to keep it all in-house. That way you're not subbing stuff out.
Right.
When you sub stuff out, that means you lose control, but
And
you're
you lose
also
quality.
waiting, and you're waiting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, and the quality control. So the biggest thing is, in like the last 2 years, in this mess that we've all been in, what we've tried to focus on is customer service. How can we make our team better? How can we take care of customers better?
That's huge. Customer service is something that we're lacking in general, you know. Tell us a little bit about trends, like things trending in and out, you know, when you're saying like getting rid of chrome, and I know seeing like a lot of the black trim, black wheels. Like, how do you stay on point with what's trending? Like,
it's what my wife says is get off your phone. So the social media is just, you live and die by it. So you always look like Instagram is big for our automotive industry. That's one thing that we're doing really good at. So you're always watching what other people are doing, what's next, what's new, what car's coming out. You know, within 5 minutes, I tell everybody, like you're talking about your son and what you're building a truck and what you want to do, is I try to learn somebody in 5 minutes and what they want. And it's like, I always tell everybody, it's like taking a woman shoe shopping. You're not going to show her 3 pairs and tell her to buy 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to be careful when you come in here.
show her 20 pairs and she buys 5.
Everything.
But, you know, in here, that's kind of what we do, is just figuring out what the customer wants, what the customer needs.
So this used to be the shop, and now it's just a huge showroom. So can you show us the brand new
let's go
shop
take a
and what you got
walk
going on?
Let me show you everything. Let you meet the guys and show everybody.
Oh, that's great. Let's do it.
So what is this?
This is our new audio department. So like H2 here, getting a full stereo system. Monte Carlo SS, same thing. We do a lot of kicker audio. Kickers send us a motorcycle. Our audio guys are really, I mean, they're phenomenal. They build boxes, sub boxes. We have a full wood shop now, which is really cool to me because I've been wanting one for 10, 12 years like a kid. So now I'm like, okay, great.
I didn't even know this stuff existed.
We don't know what we don't know, really. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff.
Well, the technology stuff has it's gotten crazy. So are you jacking them up or are you dropping them down? Like what's the trend right
literally
now?
Everything. We have a little bit of everything. So this H2 just got a 4-inch body lift, 4-inch suspension lift, 2-inch body lift, just to squeeze these big old meats under here. Outside, I have some lower trucks too. We do here lately. I've got a new C8 in the shop that we're lowering wheels and tires on. The truck world, and we do like the classic cars. We do a lot of suspension work on those too when we're fitting wheels on those. So we can show you some stuff. We'll walk over to the big shop and I'll show you that.
So you do a lot of dealer work, I guess, right?
A lot of dealership work.
That way they can sell the trucks already lifted or fixed up and finance the whole thing.
We call it a BMS off-road package where it's covered not only through the dealership, through Chevy or Jeep or Chrysler, whoever. It's backed by our warranty as well too.
Oh,
cool.
wow. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, where a lot of people are afraid of, what happens if I lose my warranty? It's kind of like buying a house. I do have a warranty with it. Well, if the vehicle's in here and we touch it and it's lifted or whatever, it's covered. If it's not covered by Chevy, it's covered by BMS.
Right.
Nice.
Well, that's what I tell people.
Very nice.
Don't let Cousin Eddie in the backyard lift your truck.
Wheels and tires, we probably on average do anywhere from 10 to 15 sets of wheels and tires a day. You never know how many, but it's just, I call it repeat and repeat. You just, mount, balance, and then repeat is what we do. Drop your keys on the counter, I'll call you when it's done. That's what I tell you, that's the easiest route here, so.
Nice.
I like it.
So a couple of classics over here. I know you're talking about old school cars, and
I know, I love it.
65 Continental has been in my family now about 15, 16 years. Great history behind it. When the economy tanked, I don't know if you remember that. I had 3 employees. Oh, yeah. I had to sell that car to keep my doors open.
Oh wow!
So it took me 2 years to buy it back. And what I did was I literally just hustled and prayed and said, okay. But told my wife when I bought it.
They sold it to you for what you sold it to them for, right?
A little bit of money.
A little more.
A little more.
The only reason I got the car back because there was a picture. It's up in my office with my son standing next to it when he was 4. That's the only way.
Tugged on Mama's heartstrings.
Yeah.
Yes.
She said, "Go get the car back."
Yep.
So now it's a symbol of what hard work will pay off for.
Yeah, it's just an ice cream car. It's ice cream and tacos.
Absolutely.
So just go get ice cream and tacos. That's it. So
Yeah.
Love it.
What year is this?
65.
So we're going to get ice cream or tacos?
I know they had screens back then.
This is what we do the most of in the old school cars. Consoles or whatever. And that way you don't lose anything. You don't cut anything out of the dash or do anything else.
Right.
Everything can go back all original.
Yeah, so that could go back. Yeah. Makes
So
sense.
that's like your GPS, your radio, everything in that little screen?
Everything. It's just a big radio. And then you have Big Deborah over there, which is of course a truck show favorite now. A truck we bought across the street from the trailer park I grew up here in Hendersonville. We $1,500 for it, and I'll play a little music in it, but everybody loves it.
Awesome.
Everybody loves a little Debbie.
Oh well, yes.
I mean, who
Or a
doesn't?
Big Daddy.
Or a Big Debbie. Whatever.
But it depends on how many cakes you eat.
It's true whether you're a little Debbie or Big Debbie. Brian, thank you so much. This has been amazing. It's been so much fun. I feel like I'm up to speed on what's trending, what's not, and back in the car industry a little bit.
I don't need to update my truck. Too,
I know.
Right?
Now, you're going to cost us a lot of money by having us over here today.
No, this place is great. Yeah, awesome.
Well, I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you taking the time and coming here too. So it means a lot to me. So seeing your face from so many years ago, and you're a good husband. Now I know who has your back. So
Yeah, absolutely.
So you want to go upstairs and take a look at your son's truck?
Yeah, one last thing. We need to look at Culver's truck, if you don't mind. He about to turn 16, just bought his first truck, and of course we want to see if we can country boy it up a little bit.
Yeah, all we got to do is put her in the truck, and then you and I talking with it.
Deal. All right, so this is it.
It's an old man truck. You got to turn it into a young man truck.
He's super proud of it, but wants to country boy it up a little bit.
Okay. You just said chrome wheels and a lift kit. That's all I need to know.
Yeah,
Right.
whatever you think's gonna look
Yeah,
good.
whatever you think.
Yeah.
I told him to let you decide.
Yeah.
He just said he needed country boy wheels instead of city boy wheels.
Yeah. he just knows when he rolls up to school, he wants everybody to look at him.
Oh yeah.
So
Especially the girls.
Especially the girls.
All right, buddy, here we go. What do you think? You excited? Yep. Let's save it up. Here it is.
That looks great.
How about
You
that?
I love it.
Check it out, bud. What do you think?
It looks great.
You love it?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank Mr. Brian.
Yeah, he did it.
Thank you, Mr. Brian.
You're welcome. All right, why don't y'all go ahead and take it for a ride, and that way y'all can enjoy it, okay?
Alrighty, thank you.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you, sir. This shop has an amazing 20-plus year history of making iconic cars and trucks.
I can't wait to see what the next 20 years looks like. With no idea being too big and imagination just running wild.
So swing by Brian's Motorsports and tell him Matt and Marty sent you.
And no matter where you are around town, supporting local businesses and our community helps us all thrive. Don't forget, we're here to help you find your dream home, and then together we can live local.